Okay, for all those on Ustream, we're getting ready to start episode 30 of the Teaching English in Japan podcast. We figured we'd turn on the cameras to give you a view of how we do it. Unfortunately, we're using the M Audio box today instead of my mixer because I brought everything except the mixer, which is not good.
Yeah, well,
But we'll be able to.
getting back into the groove, you see.
Yeah.
We're not quite,
We'll be able
not
to
quite right yet.
troop through it, I guess. No biggie.
Sound will still be good, so don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get my show notes ready to rumble. Okay, here we go. Whoa. I'm a little green today, I guess you could say.
Yeah, a little bit left of centre today.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to episode 30 of the Teaching English in Japan podcast. Podcasting from Fukuoka, Japan. This is the beginning of season 2. I'm the Yank.
And I'm the Crank. And yes, season 2, we're underway, and there'll be a few changes this year too. So listen carefully. Eric's going to fill you in shortly on what's happening this year, starting from now.
Okay, so first let's get people caught up with what's going on in our life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll start off with us.
Okay, so I'll start with myself. Looks like I'm finally fed up with a small apartment.
Had enough?
Had enough.
That's it.
It's okay. It's free. So I don't know. I'm going into uncharted territories here where having to actually pay rent.
Ooh.
So that could be a $500 to $700 a month.
A dissection of the wallet, so to
Yes,
speak.
yes. Luckily, both myself and my wife work, so it's not that bad. But I just can't deal with living in a little apartment anymore. Put it that way.
There just isn't enough podcasting space in there, I gather.
Not enough podcasting. That's actually the number one reason. Is I want to have an extra room to put all the gear, and we can set up a little podcasting studio. We live in a 2DK, which is basically the size of a studio in America. Yeah, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
In Australia as well.
Yeah. Probably
There are 2 rooms technically, but they're about 6 tatami mat size, which is a really small room. Yeah, which is called you would say Rokujo. So Roku 6 Joe is tatami, counter for tatami, I guess. But anyways, yeah, looking for a new apartment because I can't deal with the small space. And actually, I want to be more in the city as well, if possible. If not, there are some big apartments kind of near my house that we're going to look at as well, if we can get a good price on them. But chances are it'll probably be comparable to, price will be comparable to the city price. So, why not live in the city? Be a little bit away from grandma's house, but that's good and bad. Good because, it takes a while to get there, and we can say, oh, traffic or something, we don't want to go. Bad because grandma can't come grab my son real quick.
Yes, so I was sort of 6 of one and half a dozen the other.
Yeah, so we gotta figure out, what's best. But it's gonna happen soon, probably within a month or 2. Well, we're gonna start looking. I'm gonna pick up one of those apartment shopping magazines in the convenience store today on the way home. Probably. I've been meaning to do it all week, but I forgot. So
Yeah, that's the best thing to start with.
yeah,
Really
your
is.
apartment here is 3 LDK. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big,
Mostly, yeah.
except for all the toys.
Yeah, well, they sort of have
They take
bit
up
of space.
a bit of space.
An extra person if we get rid of all the toys.
Oh, definitely. We could set up a studio, actually, in the
Yeah,
closet right there.
Yeah, we could. That would be good.
And what else is going on in my life? Let's see. Oh, this year's resolution: out with the liquid crack, Coca-Cola, and in with the black coffee.
Oh, that is a dramatic
That's
move.
a dramatic move. I'm not really that much of a coffee drinker, but I'm trying to become one. But I'm trying not to to get on the path of having the Starbucks or the Seattle's Best
Oh yeah, no,
high
that's-
calorie lattes. I'm doing this for a calorie count.
Now that's higher than the cost of the Coke if you start drinking
Yeah.
lattes and
So
frappuccinos.
if that's the case, then I'm not going to quit with the Coke.
Yeah,
So I'm going to try to, drink some black coffee and go and more teas too as well. The majority of teas in Japan are sugarless, no sugar, which is I don't like tea with sugar that much anyway. So at least Japanese teas, green teas, they just don't taste right with sugar in them.
man, no, terrible.
So the resolution is not diet, but just get back into shape. I've been, it's hard when you're driving to work and you're sitting on your butt all day in school, and even if I did take the train, my walk is not that bad. So I would get maybe 20 minutes exercise if I just walked it, but I'm gonna start actually doing a little cycling, and maybe after I drop about 5 kilos, maybe some jogging. We'll see. And let's see, anything else happen in my territory? Nah, that's it for my updates, I think. Looking for a new apartment, trying to drop about 10 kilos.
Cool.
What's going on your side over there?
Well, what's happening here? Well, everything's sort of, been out of whack because, the Christmas
Yeah.
and New Year, and you sort of get out of your routine. But I'm starting to get back into routine now, and like you, the liquid crack, the black magic, is going to disappear from the refrigerator very soon, and there won't be any beer in there after the beer has gone from Christmas and New Year as well.
I find that hard to believe.
But you
Gonna
better
try.
believe it.
Try.
So yeah, I mean I drink coffee most of the time, but I am now making the effort to not put any sugar in it. I'm starting
Yeah.
to get used to that, so that's okay. But I can't drink it black like you. I've got to have some milk in there.
Yeah, I'll probably splash some milk in there just to. Skim milk.
Yeah, well, that doesn't hurt.
Well, the idea is, what is a can of cola? About 140 calories or 160
Oh.
calories.
Yeah, at least.
The idea is for the same amount of liquid to have, maybe 1, maybe 2 teaspoons of sugar would still keep it, under 50 calories. So,
Oh, yeah, well, that's
easily under 50. So, 1 teaspoon of sugar, maybe a splash of milk. It'll be like a quote unquote diet beverage. Yeah,
yeah. well,
that's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. And
Yeah.
you can always get a cup of coffee at work for free, so to
yes.
save a little money. Money
Well,
saving
that's it.
tip number 854.
We're working on those money saving tips for you. We've always got new ones coming up and little ideas to help you along the way when you get here.
Especially with the economy the way it is now.
Yes. It's in more trouble than Colonel Custer.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, yeah, so getting back to normal. Today I've got to go to the train station and drop 50, at least 50K.
$50? Or would that be
no,
$500?
That would be $500.
And why do you got to drop $500?
I've got to purchase my monthly passes for the bus and the trains.
50,000. Is that more than 1 month? Are
No,
you-
that's 1 month.
Oh, that's pretty deadly.
Yeah, so that's
And how much does the company cover?
the company will pay $20,000, so about $200 of that.
So you're $300 out of your pocket just
out of
to
my
get to
own
work.
pocket, just to go to work.
Something's got to change next year.
It certainly has, and that I'm working on that one
Yeah.
too. Like there's someone's going to drop a bombshell here between now and the end of March, so I'm working on that one as well.
Cool, me
This
too.
is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually done the calculations since I drive, but I have a feeling my gas costs